Yeah. How about we got some love during the week of some guy creating a fake burner account just to try and get us.
That was cool.
Are you kidding?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And what happened?
It wasn't really that offensive. It was just kind of a bit of a
missed
nothing,
everything. Like, I was in
nothing
Darwin.
comment.
My bad, y'all.
Oh, he didn't tag you in it. But obviously, as a disgruntled Illawarra fan, is what I got from
yeah.
it.
He was just like, just because you drop F-bombs on a podcast doesn't make it a good podcast. It was something, something along those lines. It
To that
wasn't
guy,
really...
fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you, man.
Speaking of people who actually run good Twitter accounts, NBL Pocket Podcast. I'm not sure whoever's name is running it, but NBL Pocket Podcast, follow them because they do give a good update, and they're actually one of the most knowledgeable, which is something you don't see much in the Twitter world. One of the most knowledgeable people on Twitter when it comes to basketball. Has submitted the question for Trash Talk. And we'll jump on this one quickly before we get to the Ruben Tarangi Award situation. Nate Jarwai's struggles and relationship with Mike Kelledy. Is he out of contract? What's his best situation for Nate Jarwai going into next year?
Nate is out of contract. I would be surprised if he's a Taipan next year.
So would I. I just think it doesn't work with Mike. I think it's just personalities that clash.
Who does he suit, though, in the NBL? Like, he can be dominant, but he needs a coach that knows how to use him. Aaron Fern didn't know how to use him. Mike Kelly didn't know how to use him. The last time he got meaningful touches was in Perth, but we don't know what's happening with Trevor because his contract is put on hold till after the season. Does he go to Sydney as a backup for Bogut? I don't know, but I think Nate might be better off going back to Europe. And
No,
being
I agree.
used. But I don't see him in Taipan's colours, which is a real shame.
And it's going to be interesting to see how the longevity on some of those big guys' career. You're better off just getting a check while you can. Because he's had his injury troubles. You're better off just getting the money while you can. So whether that be in the NBL, whether that be most likely, I would think as well in Europe, then whatever's best for the big fella. Now,
mind you, can I just say on this, it'd be tough for a coach because he is a one-of-one sort of player.
yeah.
With his size and strength, you've got to be able to play him in spurts, but make sure he gets touches in those spurts. Because we saw this year in patches that he can be dominant. Like, he knocked over Bogut. He plowed through Boone. Like, Angus Brandt was no match for him at one stage.
No.
But then we got the other side of Nate at the end of the season. So I don't totally put it on the coaches because he's one of one, and it's hard to gauge how to play Nate.